This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Hindu.
The MDMK chief begins the year on an attacking note, says the DMK Congress combined will be toppled off their throne.
We have taken a decision to overthrow the Congress DMK campaign. We are very strong. We are strongly committed to that.
The ban on swimming today doesn't stop a group of youngsters from taking a dip. One dies of drowning. NDTV Hindu digs out shocking truths from the city's graveyards. There's no resting in peace watching this report. It's the 2010 deja vu for Rohan Bopanna. In a tough draw, the Indian ace plays Stanislas Wawrinka in the first round of the Chennai Open. Ahead of the tournament, the Indo-Pak Express lets us into his success mantra with his partner in crime.
I thought I had more fans here than in Pakistan. So yeah, it's always great to be here.
And the city sets a tune and celebrations heralding the new year with a band. Hello and welcome to the news tonight with me, Evelyn Matthew. Hope you had a great beginning to 2011, and we here at NDTV Hindu will continue coming to you with the news that matters to you. Let's quickly take a look at the national headlines as well. The CBI's closure report names Arushi's father as the only suspect but admits there was no clear motive or evidence. Alpha's chief has been released in a move by the Assam government to bring peace to the region. A car bomb blast outside a church kills at least 21 people in the Egyptian city of Alexandria. And the logo for the 2016 Olympic Games is unveiled in a glittering ceremony in the Brazilian city. Now, right on the first day of the year, the MDMK chief Vaiko is ready with his gun barrel of charges, firing salvos and asking the citizens of the state to gear up for a regime change for the better. He slammed the law and order in this situation in the state, calling the people of Tamil Nadu to defeat the Congress DMK combined. But the fact that he has mentioned the Congress here is interesting, considering the fact that the leader of his current alliance, Ms. J. Lalita, has been hinting at a Congress tie-up for a while now.
Alliance is decided by the High Command of Anna DMK. When who is going to join the alliance, who is going to be the partner, that will be decided when the talks takes place.
Will you accept?
So, why do you say? When the occasion comes, when the alliance takes place, at that time, see, we have taken a decision to overthrow the Congress DMK campaign. We are very strong, we are strongly committed to that, that's all.
But while J. Lalita has already made it obvious that there are plenty of talks going on with several parties and experts indicating that the Congress too could be one of them, the MDMK leader has left the final call on the alliance to Amma. Here's what he had to say in reply to a question to call in other parties.
I respect PMK. I respect DMDK, that is all. But the alliance is to be decided by Madam Jayalalitha.
Now, the former telecom minister A. Raja proved to be quite the showstopper this past year with his infamous scam that also spills over in 2011 as well. Also on his agenda today, the MDMK chief Vaiko was aiming at closing the Raja chapter once and for all. He has slammed the 2G scam and has called it monstrous, saying that it has shaken the Indian democracy. He has raised the questioning of corporate lobbyist Neera Radia and Raja at the headquarters by the CBI, saying that the body has been selective in justice. Vaiko is now demanding for a special investigation team to be appointed by the Supreme Court if there are suspicions raised with the CBI's handling of the 2G spectrum scam.
The Apex Court itself should continuously monitor the investigation to be made by a special investigation team appointed by the Supreme Court.
While the men in khaki have been on rounds and shifts to make sure that the New Year celebrations in the state go incident-free, a group of youngsters wanted to break the rules and paid the price. Despite the swimming ban at the marina today, a teenager along with his friends wanted to beat the heat with a dip, and that cost him his life. The boy drowned in the sea and his body was washed away near the shore. The police has now sent the body for a postmortem. Well, if losing a loved one wasn't bad enough, imagine not having a permanent space in the city to bury your dead. Worse still, the mortal remains of your loved ones could be dug up any time to make way for a more recent death. Pratiksha Ramkumar brings out this shocking report from the state's graveyards.
Stepping on skulls and bleached bones as you walk forward. This is not something from a Manoj Night Shyamalan movie, but an all-too-real scene at the Kannagi-Nagar burial ground. You do not merely walk over somebody's grave, but actually step on the remains of people who passed away in the last 6 years. Undertakers say that they are forced to remove the skeletons of people who were buried only a few months earlier due to a lack of space.
இடம் இல்லை, இடம் பார்த்து கூடாதுல, ஒன்று மேலே ஒரு 4, 3, 2 அப்படின்னு வச்சுன்னுக்கிறேன். ஒரு குழி எடுத்தோம்னா 3 குழி 4 குழி அப்படியே சாயும். அப்படியே சாஞ்சிங்க, அப்படியே அதில் தான் மேலே அதான் 6 மாதம் 3 மாதத்தில் இருக்கிறது, அதான் அந்த பாடி தான்.
We were told that the alarming incidents occur mainly because the graves are not deep enough. This 25,000 family strong neighborhood settlement has been allotted just about 3 grounds to bury their dead, of which nearly half the plot is covered in dense shrubs.
செடியெல்லாம் நல்லா சுத்தம் பண்ணி கொடுக்க சொன்னோம், அதுவும் இன்னும் சரியாக சுத்தம் பண்ணி கொடுக்க மாட்டாங்க. செஞ்சு தரேன்னு தான் சொல்கிறாங்க. ஏன்னா இந்த ஏரியில் உப்பு தண்ணியில் தான் காலை கை வருது, மூஞ்ச கை வருது. உள்ள ஒரு பம்பு இல்லை, ஒரு கிணறு கட்டி கூட எங்களுக்கு தரல.
Activists say digging out corpses which are yet to decay is a clear violation of human dignity to both the dead and the undertaker as well. But this is just one of the many signs of complete failure of the resettlement policy.
Totally betrayed the urban poor. It is not just negligence, it's total betrayal by the state to provide honorable existence for the people. And when there is no honorable existence, when they die also, there is no honor for the people.
The people of the area have come to accept the graveyard skeletons. It is just one of the common things in their daily life.
நீங்க வந்து ஒரு வாரத்துக்கு ஒரு வாரத்துக்கு உங்களுக்கு எவ்வளவு வேலை கிடைக்குது இந்த சுடுகாட்டுல?
ஒரு 2 வேளை 3 வேளை கிடைக்கும்.
Sundaram and Mahalingam are just getting another grave ready for a person who's died just 6 hours ago. But they're already worried that they will come across another body who they've buried just a few months back. And this is the case of the dead in Kannagi-Nagar. These people could never really live peacefully when they were alive. And even when they're dead, they may be thrown out anytime. The Slum Clearance Board told NDTV Hindu that another plot has already been earmarked for a parallel graveyard, and water supply will also be arranged in a few days. But when will it all happen so the dead can remain in peace is the big question. In Chennai, Pratiksha Ramkumar for NDTV Hindu.
Well, it could be quite eerie living in a residential area like that. Now, still ahead on the bulletin, while the entire city waited for the countdown, a special audience in one corner hummed along Saregama at a